Hi, thank you for joining me on Let's Be Creative with LBC. My name's Tracy Sawyer and I'm part of the Education and Community Engagement team at LBC. Today I want to work with you to make something beautiful with items you might have in your own front or backyard. A lot of times people think you have to have a lot of expensive materials to make art and to be creative. And that isn't completely true. A lot of times we can use our imaginations, gather things, and make things that are right at our fingertips. For example, in your own backyard, you might have seed pods, flower petals, grasses, leaves, things like that that you can make a natural collage with. And that is exactly what we're going to do today. When I say go, I want you to go outside and find some things that you can use to make a natural collage. Now, a word of caution, I want you to be mindful of favorite plants and leaves and things that you shouldn't pick up. I wouldn't take a rose off of a rose bush. It might prick your finger, first of all, but it might be something that someone else is really enjoying. Make sure that the things that you pick up are items that are actually okay for you to pick up. So when I say go, I want you to get out there and find a pile of things. Grab a basket or a bag or a box. The more items you have, the more things you'll have to work with when you get back. Okay, go. All right, I'm assuming if you're listening to me that you have some items to work with and that you are ready to make something. Now, when I do projects like this, the first thing I like to do is sort the items that I've gathered. Sometimes I sort things by color. Sometimes I sort things by size. Sometimes I sort things by the things they are. That is exactly what I did today because I want to be able to see the things that I have for my palette. So I have all the items grouped together. Some of the things I found are leaves. This is a fallen leaf. It's a really great one to crunch. Look at all the different veins and textures. This could be a star or a crown. This has so many great opportunities for making something beautiful. I found a piece of quite a bit of bark. This side's more gray. This side is more brown. Has these great jagged edges. I found plenty of twigs. Some of them had lichen on them. Check out this little piece of lichen that would make a perfect mustache. I found this. This is a seed pod from a liquid amber tree. Isn't that interesting? Look at all the shapes and sizes that it has. I found some rocks, quite a few rocks. This has got a white side, which might be used in one way. And then this is kind of dirty and interesting on the other side. I also found a lot of acorns. I was surprised actually how many acorns I could find. Here's a little acorn. He's long and skinny and smooth. And it also has this little end cap that I think it goes on this side that when they're on the tree are together and when it falls, they come apart. But this little thing has so many great uses that you can use for your project. So go ahead and sort your items. It might be fun to count them as well. Like I had about 25 of these little acorns that I picked up. Count them and sort them and put them in a way that makes sense to you. While you're doing that, let me show you some of the things that I made today. So these are some of my materials. Here's one item that I made. I thought that little, there's a little leaf right here. It's an oak tree leaf right there. It's actually rather pokey. It hurt my fingers to pick it up. These leaves are from a boxwood plant. Here you see some acorns. This is just random bark off of a tree, and some rocks. All these things I thought were really fun to make a beetle. He's an arty beetle with a little bit of lichen for hair in a twig picture frame surrounded by bark. So this one, I was inspired on this one by all the messy leaves and those liquid amber balls I told you about. So can you see the jovial face of this bearded kind of dude? I thought that was really fun to make. And here I have more materials over here that I didn't use. I think that's an important point. When you're making things, you want to have lots of things to play with because that's where you have a lot of opportunity for creativity. However, you don't have to use them all. Sometimes it doesn't make sense to use them all. You just want to use what makes it beautiful for you. So I hope you enjoyed making something with the natural items found in your backyard or your front yard. I really want to see what you did. So since mine are on the table, I'm going to have to clean mine up in a little while so I can move on to the next project. But I think what I'm going to do is take a picture of each of them so that I will have a record of what I made. What I would love for you to do is to take a picture of your creation and post it to this page on Facebook. I think it would be really great for other people to see, but mostly I want to see what you've made and celebrate that with you. So hopefully you enjoyed today. I look forward to seeing you next time, next Wednesday. And be sure to tune in tomorrow at 1 o'clock and see some more Let's Be Creative with LBC. Thank you so much.